Welcome back to the Island Docs. We've been discussing a bunch of viruses today: the Ebola virus, the dengue virus, the chikungunya virus, and the yellow fever virus.
Yeah, and now we're going to talk about the preventative measures that you can do to prevent yourself from contracting these viruses that are spread by mosquitoes.
And what he means is that, how do you prevent mosquitoes from breeding? So what we're going to go through are the different things that you should look for in your backyard and the things that you can do in your house to prevent mosquitoes from getting close to you to bite you or from breeding in your house grounds at all. So I think the first thing would probably be, to be mindful of stagnant water. We all know that mosquitoes live in stagnant water, so you have to be careful in your backyard that nothing is gathering water at all. Nothing like a tire, nothing like an old bucket outside in your backyard. You make sure and you check your yard to make sure there's no stagnant water.
Yeah, and I mean, even besides just moving the garbage or the refuse or anything that can lie around and catch rainwater, what you should also do is keep your lawn grass low. Because even when the grass is long, there are areas that can collect pockets of water when rain falls.
Yes.
And this provides as a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Yeah, especially if your land isn't very even. But another thing that you can do as well is to put meshes in your windows, in your doors, over your beds. You can use bed nets as well. Sometimes as well when you're taking baby for a stroll, you can put the mesh over baby so that when baby's outside taking a stroll in the evening, that he or she is not susceptible to being bitten by mosquitoes.
Right, so these mosquito nets or meshes are very, very, very important. You put them up on the screen. They are a very cost-effective way of keeping mosquitoes out. Another way that most people use is, AC units.
Yes.
Besides keeping the place cool, they're also a good way to keep your windows and doors closed all the time so that the passageway for mosquitoes to come in and out does not happen. So this is a good way to keep mosquitoes away.
Another one is also using insect repellents in the form of a spray. You could either use like citronella candles. You can even put the, what is that one we used to use when we were smaller? No. Coxettes. You could use coxettes as well. These are all different mosquito repellents out there to prevent that will kill the mosquitoes.
Or even something if you're going outside where you can't take your environment, where you can control, then wear appropriate clothing.
Yes.
Wear long sleeve, cover up all areas that could be exposed to mosquitoes.
And remember, think like a mosquito. They're looking for little breeding grounds. Don't forget areas like your gutters in your houses. Make sure to always clean that out, and make sure that no water or no leaves are stopping it so that water can get stagnant in your guttering at all as well.
Right, so those are some of the tips that you can use to keep the mosquito population down. Of course, you can go and contact your local governments and have the ministry come in and do their spraying, which they should do on a regular basis, but nothing hurts than giving them a little gentle reminder. If you've realized that the mosquito population in your area has increased a bit, contact your local government and let them know, Ministry of Health, come in and let them do some spraying.
It's important that if you suspect that you might have dengue virus or chikungunya virus or even the Ebola virus, that you report to your nearest hospital. And don't forget to like us on our Facebook page at The Island Docs, or send us your messages at theislanddocs@gmail.com.
Right, and the apple of today is let's keep the mosquito population down, take preventative steps to prevent yourself from being bitten, and if you feel any of those kind of symptoms that we've mentioned before, drink plenty of fluids.
Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye.